Hello, my name is Tom Glemm, President and founder of Next Energy, LLC. Next Energy is a Houston-based energy infrastructure development company with a focus on small-scale natural gas liquefaction production and distribution. In the coming years, liquefied natural gas, or LNG, is poised to become a major fuel source for the marine, rail, and heavy-haul trucking markets. And the reason is simple. LNG is cleaner and cheaper than petroleum-based fuels like diesel. As we've learned in the past 5 to 8 years, the E&P companies have been very successful at tapping into an abundant supply of natural gas here in the U.S., creating the opportunity for gas to be used as a cleaner, cheaper alternative transportation fuel source. But in order for the end-user market to be able to adopt this fuel, production infrastructure must be built, and that is what Next Energy is focused on. The first project we're developing is located in Northern California. And because of our project's optimal location, we will be able to directly serve the San Francisco Bay marine, rail, trucking, and industrial markets. The project is located on Rough and Ready Island at the Port of Stockton. The project will be a 250,000 gallon per day production facility. The project will use domestically produced natural gas delivered through America's robust natural gas pipeline system. The initial facility has a capital cost of approximately $150 million, with commercial operations targeted for early 2018. The project offers attractive economic returns, and we are seeking first-round funding of approximately $3.5 million to complete the development phase activities leading to the construction of the facility. The lease we have gives us exclusivity for LNG production activities at the port. Our industrially zoned site has adequate space for the initial liquefaction train, as well as adequate space for future expansion. Based on work already performed, we will be able to obtain all of the required permits for the facility. There's existing gas and electrical supply, and as said earlier, we have direct access to key marine, rail, and trucking markets. Next Energy believes that there are few, if any, other sites in California that have these attractive attributes. Consequently, we believe our project will enjoy both the advantage of being a first mover and have the advantage of operating as an incumbent in a market with substantial barriers to entry. As I mentioned a minute ago, LNG is cheaper and cleaner than diesel. LNG can be as much as 30% cheaper and has far fewer emissions when used as a fuel. Unlike petroleum-based fuels, LNG produces essentially no particulates, nitrogen oxides, or sulfur oxides. In addition, the use of LNG results in far fewer greenhouse gas emissions than diesel. These characteristics make LNG an important element of America's policy objectives of reducing the environmental impact from transportation and industrial activities. Plus, the state of California's clean air and clean fuels policies makes LNG attractive for in-state use. It's worth noting that LNG is being adopted as a transportation fuel across the world, but the United States' abundant natural gas reserves, our legal and regulatory systems, and physical infrastructure create an especially attractive opportunity for the domestic use of LNG. Our project will use proven liquefaction technology developed by Chart Energy and Chemicals under a teaming agreement in which they will provide the needed engineering and technology support. Chart has developed this technology over the past 70 years, and their equipment is used in hundreds of applications around the world today. We're also in discussions with other providers for additional engineering, technical, legal, and permitting services. Next Energy has developed a complete project development plan and corresponding budget. Over the next 15 to 18 months, Next Energy expects to incur costs of approximately $3.5 million in order to produce a project that is fully designed and permitted and has the construction and sales contracts that are ready for execution. At that point, Next Energy intends to raise the approximately $150 million for the construction of the project, which is expected to take 12 to 15 months to complete. For now, we are embarking on a fundraising campaign for the $3.5 million needed to execute the project development plan. With respect to the market, Next Energy has entered into LNG sales discussions with key marine, rail, trucking, and utility customers. These markets consume billions of gallons of diesel each year. Several West Coast-based shipping companies have announced plans to adopt LNG in the next few years. In fact, a number of shipping companies are already using LNG today out of a couple of Gulf and East Coast ports. Several U.S. and Canadian railroads and heavy-haul trucking companies are also moving to adopt LNG. However, one barrier to adoption by all of these customers is the lack of LNG supply, and this is especially true in the West Coast markets. Our project is designed to meet this supply need. Finally, let me tell you about myself and my partner Lynn Lednicki. Both Lynn and I have had successful careers in the energy infrastructure space. We both have worked for companies such as Destech Energy, Calpine Corporation, and Dynegy to develop, finance, construct, operate, and manage large energy infrastructure projects. Over the last 25 years, I have developed strong ties with and experience in California's energy markets. And over the past 8.5 years, have developed particularly strong relationships with the host port at Stockton. I believe Next Energy's Rough and Ready Fuels project to be the right project at the right place at the right time. The project offers attractive economic investment in a key long-lived energy infrastructure asset that will provide cleaner and cheaper fuel to power America's future. I invite you to learn more about our project, and I look forward to discussing this investment opportunity with you. Thank you for your time today.